How we doing, everyone, and welcome. Folks, today we're reviewing another product, and this one I am super excited about, as I have a charity event that I'm holding once again coming up in less than 36 hours. So when the good people over at OSCAL Power Stations reached out to me and asked if I would like to review one of their products, it was a no-brainer, because where we're going to be at this Sunday, we'll have no power. And I need something to be able to run my car refrigerator, freezer, run a fan for us, be able to charge all our batteries, because a lot of people are going to be filming. So we're going to get into this. It's the OSCAL PowerMax 1800 SE. And so far, from my understanding, this thing is awesome. All right, it's a 1024 watt hour, 1800 surge on here. To me, it's got all the bells and whistles, everything that I was looking for before they even reached out. And if you can't tell, I'm real excited about this. This one comes in at about 31.5 pounds. Not too bad there at all for the amount of power that it can really put out, from my understanding, in which we're going to run it through its paces. If you saw in the thumbnail, I've got the big bodega refrigerator freezer. We're going to turn the kettle on, boil some water. We got a couple heaters, so we're going to see if it can really do what it says it's going to do. It's just amazing. We got 3 120 volt chargers here. We got the old cigarette lighter there, charger device, and that's actually what the refrigerator is going to be running off of. You got 4 USB outlets. It's 2C and 2A, so some of those are quick charging. You also have the 12 volt that can go right in here. I do like the fact that you can control on the bottom. You have on-off switches to control everything there. It also, along the top, has a very nice light that has multiple settings, just low, medium, high. There's an SOS and something else, and we'll show you that. This unit does have the upgraded better battery. It's the Life PO4, and that's going to help it extend its life. It can be run, you can charge it inside for a quick charge. It can be run off of up to 800 watts solar. I've got a 200 watt panel on the way because I just wanted one, and it actually comes with, in the box from OSCAL, which I think is really nice. From what I've seen, not all companies do this. You already have your cables for your solar panel. That plugs into the back, as well as you got your regular cable, and that plugs into the back. I'll show you guys the back of this unit here. You see that? Now, it's a little different. It's hard. Here, let me pull you up here for a second. You guys can see it's got these little rubber mechanisms in there instead of like a, I don't know what you would call it, but at first I was like, that seems like it might be a little weak. It might not be good for it. But the more I got to thinking about it, when you're using it all the time and you're gonna have your cables in here, if it can easily move like that, I think it's gonna take less stress off of whatever else will be holding it in there, so this will stay nice for you there. See if I can get it back on upside down. There we go. Let's power this on so I can show you the nice LED screen that it's got here. I'll bring you in a little closer here. So you can see this is right out of the box. We're at 56%. It says, how it is, 10 days. You have your input watts and your output watts, which we'll see in a bit when I'm testing everything. I wanted to see how it was just out of the box. All right, let's check out this light. Might be a little bright. Yeah, that's not bad there. Oh, so it started on the lowest setting. All right, we got a flash. Okay, and like kind of up and down dimming scenario. And then there's your SOS. Whoop! All right, my friends, first we're gonna see how it works on this huge 79 quart freezer refrigerator scenario. Like I said, we're gonna be using the cigarette lighter setup that came with this. Put you down here so we can get a good eye on the power. I should probably turn it on. User error. All right. So we'll kick it on. Put them both low. All right. Yeah, it's warm. It's warm here in Florida, so that thing's sitting at 77 right there. Let's see. 443. Now that that's running, all right, so it looks like it's only pulling 27 watts and it's just started. I don't know if you guys can hear the small motor right beside it, but it is running 27, 28 watts. I don't think the compressor's kicked in yet. Oh no, that is, the compressor's running. Okay. Wonderful. There we go. Now it's yeah. 45. So it has been, I don't know, about 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, I don't think. And it's fully running. The compressor is running here, and we're pulling 46 watts. So it's only gone down a little bit. We are actually cooling down a little bit. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So let's see what happens if we add something else to this. All right, my friends, we got a kettle here. Now, generally most of the smaller power stations, some of them, any little smaller than this, they're not going to run certain things. This is a surge of 1500 watts from what I saw on the bottom. If we're pulling 46 right now and this has a surge of 1500, I feel that as I've only filled it halfway up, we should definitely be good with that. So let's try and boil some water here out of this kettle. There we go. All right, heard the fan kick on in the back there for just a second. Now let's see what happens. All right, 1559 we're pulling right there. 1553, 49, it's bouncing around, but it's not cutting off. So right now, I mean, we're actually boiling water in a kettle here, and this is still running. Oh yeah. No time at all. 1543. So you see the power it is pulling the percentage down there, because we are pulling quite a bit of power now. And we've gone from hours to minutes, but it's because this sucker's really charging up. As soon as it boils and cuts off, it's going to shut a lot of that power down, which is perfectly fine. Getting there. Look at that. That's some boiling water right there. Heck yeah, we got that. Cooled off, still running up there. Alright folks, so you can see we did lose a little bit. We 56 to 41% after running the refrigerator, freezer, and a kettle. So in my mind, that's completely 15% of it went down to run that much power on it at once. Perfect. I mean, this thing is absolutely great for off-road, outdoor activities, even for me, in this smaller trailer that we live in here in Florida, this will be a perfect backup scenario if we lose power from a hurricane or anything. I can run that small cooler, fans, things of that nature. Now we're gonna go ahead and run a space heater off of it. If it can zoom in there, it's a 1500 watt. All right, she's spinning. We are pulling 1409, 1408. You know, I wouldn't really be ever run the heater off of this thing, but it's just to show you all. And the heater is working. All right, my friends, so that's gonna finish it up for this video at least. I'm definitely gonna be back showing you some more that the OSCAL can do in an outdoor environment, you know, some off-grid uses. It's just been so windy here in Florida lately. A lot of my footage has come out really distorted, but we did use this at the charity event I mentioned at the beginning of the video, and the PowerMax did exactly what I needed it to do. It kept everything cool and running all day, didn't run out. It was absolutely top notch. So if you guys are interested in checking out anything that OSCAL has to offer, make sure to check the links in the description below. And everybody, I want to make you aware too that August 17th through August 31st of this year, OSCAL will be doing their brand day promotion and have multiple deals going on. So you'll see that right after this. Again, check the description for links. And as always, I appreciate you all for tagging along.